I was in my young teens when President Jimmy Carter created the Department of Education. There was lots of excitement at that time that American test scores and reading scores and math scores and so on would, skyrocket, spiral upward, and that American kids would be doing so much better. It has now been 50-ish years, and we all know that none of those great, glorious predictions came to pass. If anything, kids in modern American public schools are doing worse than they were 50 years ago, certainly not better. And yet we have spent many billions and billions of dollars for this Department of Education. President Trump has essentially gutted it, which is wonderful, but my understanding is that much of the expenses from that department, which had to do with student loans, have simply been passed on to other government agencies like the Small Business Administration, which to me is crazy. That feels like a shell game. That does not feel like true cutting of the size of the government. So I think the Department of Education is among the least constitutional of agencies that we have. It is so completely unconstitutional. It has never proven itself. And all that it has really accomplished, in my opinion, is that it has made many billions of dollars of free money through Pell Grants or very low interest, low pressure loans available to millions and millions of Americans. And when these Americans have been flush with that cash and have shopped around for different universities, the schools have realized that they're going to have to compete for those dollars. And so they have built huge, amazing facilities and buildings and concert halls and sports arenas on their campuses in order to attract this money that the government is making available to everybody. And that drives the cost of education through the roof. So higher education is crazy expensive. And for decades, the cost of college education in America has far exceeded the pace of inflation. And that's entirely due to the fact that the Department of Education has made these low-cost student loans and free money available to so many millions of Americans. It's a horrible cycle. It's super obvious to me why it has happened, and it needs to stop.